Hey tubesters, it's me, Auburn Forsong, the Bougie Mystic, and I'm back with another video. This is another, what's the word I'm looking for? Traditional Böēmēn recipe. Really simple, very simple. Actually, it's about as simple as the blessed be. I'm thinking of the name that we're making now. Stroni Shantero. It's about as simple as that. Instead of 3 ingredients, it's 4. It's called Archangels. I'm trying to say it slow so that way you can hear it. Archangels. That translates to 4 Archangels powder. This is, as you can tell, going to be connected to the 4 cardinal angels or archangels. So the ones connected to the elements, to the directions, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel. So these are the ingredients that we use. We just use one botanical for each not ancestor, what am I trying to say? Angel. Sorry, y'all, I'm a little tired. Like, I'm tired enough where it's like I struggle speaking, but I'm not too tired where, like, I can actually go to sleep. So, for Michael, we use Ceylon cinnamon. And the reason why we use that specifically is because it's out of the 4 that we work with, this is the transcendence and spiritual cinnamon. So we just do like an initial break, or I'm gonna try to do an initial break. Here we go. Do another one. Oops. Oh, this one's really thick. That's what she said. This one has a lot of layers in it. Oh. I might have to grind this off camera just so we're not spending forever watching me. So let me do that real quick. I thought it would grind a little easier than it is. I've got it shredded up, but I need this to be like almost powdered, and then we'll come back and do the other one. So I'll be right back. All right, y'all. Came back. Actually used the blender a little bit just to try and make it go a little faster. Still have some like little shredded pieces, but that's to be expected with this cinnamon. So moving on, we're gonna do the jasmine flowers. You can't see that. The jasmine flowers. This is, I'm trying to open it. This is sacred to, again, for what we use, Gabriel. So I'm gonna put some in there. Oh, dropped one. Oh, blessed be. Drop in the bag. I don't know where it went. Oh, so, just gonna grind this. This one should be a little easier. Especially since we're doing it with the cinnamon. All right. The next one that we're going to use is, where does it say? French lavender, right? Yeah. So, this is for Raphael. Gonna add that in there. That should be enough. That's enough. And I usually enchant as I grind, but since I did the cinnamon in the blender, I enchanted it just before I started the camera. Right. And then the last one is going to be Clary Sage. This is for Uriel. Oh. Yep. And this is the mix. It's a bit of a chunky powder, but it'll still get the job done. I'm just gonna put it in the bottle. With it being a chunky one, I'm just gonna spoon it in. I might need to actually put it in a bigger jar. But this is really good to use for like, if you want to do like an angelic meditation, or you use the angels in your spell work, or you want to call on the angels in your spell work, especially if you're doing like a certain working. It's good. What am I trying to say? You can use this as like a simple protection powder. I say protection powder loosely, but it can function as like a protection powder, especially inside the home, around the bed in particular. They're really good for that. You got Archangel for Michael for protection. And then Gabriel is good for like spirits and omens, or blessed be, I just messed that up. Oh god, this is why I need to go to bed, but I'm not tired. Do y'all ever have those times where you are sleepy, or you're not sleepy, but you're tired, but you're not sleepy. I feel like I just said that twice, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. And you just get this like weird in-between state where it's like you can go to bed and lay down, but you're not actually gonna go to sleep. That's where I'm at right now, y'all. So I was like, you know what? Let me just make this video. Oh, I don't know if it's all gonna fit. But Michael is really good for protection, and then Uriel is really good for like prophecies and revelations, so you could get those within your dreams. Gabriel is good for like divination and omens. Again, that can be within dreams, especially since he's connected to the moon and water. And then Raphael is good for healing, so you would be getting a healing, a restful sleep. Your body would heal and rejuvenate as you're resting like it's supposed to. So they all have a good place. Some might be a little stronger than others in like a good like bedside protection powder. But they all can be very useful in doing that work. They're good to use if you wanted to create like a protection circle for your divination, or if you wanted to do it for a meditation. It's a really good all-purpose powder. You can really use it in a bunch of ways. You can use it as a candle dressing, where you anoint candles with it. You can use it to call on all of them, or call on just one of the angels, because the way that you enchant it, you enchant it so that way it has their power and presence, like it can call upon their power and presence. I did have a little this on here. I don't even know what this is called. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this on there. I was gonna shake it, like use it as like a shaking powder, but I don't think it's fine enough to do that. So we'll just keep it in this. Let me label it real quick. Honestly, I don't really feel like dealing with the tape, so I think I'm gonna just label the jar like I did my chili powder. There we go. Star Archangels Cheiro. That word's kind of one of the hard ones for me to say, but especially when I'm tired. But 4 Archangels powder right here. Like I said, you can sprinkle it around candles, put it on candles. You could put some of this in an oil. I might actually do some of that. Maybe I'll make like a small bottle, use some of that selenite moon oil I made as a base, and just put it in there. Selenite's really good to work with angels. So is celestite and angelite and seraphonite. I'm not sure how to say that one. Dambarite and Iolite. Those are the crystal set that I have to use in meditation. You could use this to charge your crystals, especially any of those I mentioned, or whatever crystals you use to work with angels. You could use this as like to make a little charging bath. Again, make an oil out of it. You can make a cologne out of this. All of it is very safe herbs: lavender, jasmine, clary sage, and Ceylon cinnamon. It'll be the kind of on the floral side, but also slightly herby, slightly spicy with the cinnamon. Maybe not so slightly, maybe a little more than slightly spicy. But yeah, let me know if you have your own recipe for working with angels. Do you make, you could use this as a loose incense. There's just so many ways that you could use this powder. And if I really wanted to, I probably could have made a bigger jar of it, but I don't want to use up my clary sage or my Ceylon cinnamon right now. I already used up my corincha, so I'm going to have to get more of that. But thank you for watching. I'm going to end this before it gets any longer than it already is. Thank you so much for watching. As always, abundant and eternal blessings. Mwah.